Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank each and every one of y'all for clicking on today's video. Well, we're trying to get adjusted back into the normal routine of working on the farm. Being gone for the last 5-6 days.
It's so much hotter here.
It is hotter here, or it's a lot more humid. We got a lot of things we got to do today, which we got up this morning and started working on the chores. But as y'all know, just the other day, we was back here working the goats and everything's growed up. That's what me and Steph was actually talking about, how we can actually utilize this and put our panels together to let the goats come back here and eat. And we're going to try to figure that out. But as y'all remember the other day, and we got a bad situation going on, our side by side, as y'all know, that's what we use to get around the property. We use that for everything around here. And it's not working, so we're going to take a look at that. But as y'all remember, here a few videos back, I talked about actually coming back here and taking the box blade and ripping all this up here, trying to get some good grass growing. So we're going to try to do that as well. We've got some more of those flags ordered there to actually hang up there, so we can kind of keep the predators away up there. It's just so much, but it was nice to get away and get a break from it. But we are back and we got to get started. So let's go up here and take a look at the side by side. Not much of a mechanic, but I did do some YouTubing, and I'll kind of let y'all listen to it when we get up here and see what y'all think. But I'm thinking we're leaning towards the fuel pump, and I'll show you why. So kind of what I did this morning is I got up and I actually loaded it up and took it over to a friend's that work on these side by sides, and got it over there. He unhooked the fuel line and hooked it back up. It's pumping gas, and as soon as he did that, it started right up. Got it home, got it unloaded, and I went to show Steph to start it up, and it would not start. So we're going to I'm going to dive into this and see what y'all think. One thing I've learned about living on the farm, you've got to keep maintenance up on your equipment and stuff. And I will be honest, well, we've neglected that. I've got to get better with that. And I said this on the live the other night. I don't see how big farms actually do this. Everything theirself. Maybe if I was just farming, it wouldn't be so bad, but documenting it and editing and everything like that, that's a lot. Because like right now I need to be in there editing, but I got this going on and I got some other projects up there I need to be working on. But the side by side is crucial for our farm. It helps us get around and saves us a lot of time. So I'm going to get in here and see what y'all think. So first of all, I've already took this off here, and I'm going to, Steph, go ahead and turn that key on. Let's see if we're getting fuel. See, it's not working right there. It's not pumping the gas. So I'm going to go ahead and take that off real quick. I'm not much of a mechanic, but I've done quite a bit of research on this since this messed up this morning. So we're going to get in here and see what we can find. Hey, that filter is pretty dirty here. This is all kind of coming off, so there's all kinds of junk inside there. Somebody has thrown a battery inside here.
There's a battery?
There's a battery.
Could that do it?
That pump may be out. Order a new pump. All right, guys, want to pause this and we'll be right back. All right, guys, I called a friend. I'm going to wait for him to call back to see if I'm going to go ahead and do this or if I need to take it to the dealership, because I don't want to get into too much that I can't handle. Today's video is sponsored by Aura. Aura is a company that will protect you and your family from all your personal information, because there are tons of people out there trying to steal your information as you're watching this video, and we'll go into that. I've worked with Aura for the last probably 4 or 5 months now, and they have protected me and my family. To give you an update on Aura, I will tell you within the last couple weeks, Aura has removed over 40 data brokers trying to get my information so they can sell it. Most of you probably out there seen where AT&T had 73 million current former customers information leaked out there on their dark web. So all that information is being sold to data brokers out there. They recommend those who was affected to use stronger passwords, monitor your account activity, and consider a credit freeze or fraud alerts from credit bureaus. If my information was compromised in the AT&T breach, I wouldn't worry about it because Aura is always doing the hard work keeping me and my family safe. And that's why, especially on phone calls, the spammers, I don't get those anymore. That's why I've been using Aura, the sponsor of today's video. Aura shows me which data brokers are trying to sell my information and automatically submits a opt-out request so I don't have to do that. That creates a lot of free time for me. With Aura, cleaning up my information only helps reduce the amount of spam, but it protects me from hackers who are trying to access my account, my information, to help them access my banking accounts, my social media accounts, any of that sensitive information I have out there. Aura is always there to protect me and actually submits an opt-out request. Aura does so many different things. They can also monitor your credit score as well, which I encourage you. You always need to keep an eye on your credit score because that's how sometimes you can actually see where people stole your information. I know if you're like me, you don't like other people out there to have your information. It's really scary how many companies actually sell your information out there to data brokers. There's so many companies out there, you'd be surprised. It's crazy. Since we've grown on social media, how many emails, how many phone calls that we've had people trying to steal our information. Some of y'all probably did not know that your personal data information is being sold online to data brokers. And there's got to be some of you asking now, what are data brokers? Well, let me tell you, a lot of people don't even know what data brokers are. If you know what they are, please drop a comment in the comment box. But data brokers sell your information to all the scammers, spammers, anyone else out there that may want to target you or your family. A lot of you probably didn't realize that your full name, your social security number, your email address, your home address, your family's address, your healthcare information stuff's all out there. Even your relatives' information is all out there on the web. I'm going to pull some of that up. Another thing I like about Aura is I don't have to download several different apps to get things done like the antivirus, the VPN, and or password management or parent control identity, which that is really big, especially when you got young kids. You can actually monitor all their activity that's going on the phone. I get everything at one affordable price, not three, but one. You may already have one or two of these tools already, but not having Aura is like locking your front door and leaving your back door wide open. Aura is always doing the hard work to keep me and my family safe so I can focus on more things like the farm, people, the house going up. It's a lot of fun recording everything, documenting the house. It's been amazing. It's always nice knowing Aura is going to be there surfing the web, the dark web, to protect me and my family. And I think that's very important. If you don't know what the dark web is, it's a very bad place. I value my privacy. I value your privacy. You can go to aura.com/EddyFamilyFarm to start your 2-week free trial. I want to thank the sponsor of today's video for sponsoring, and I encourage you to click on that link down there. Go check them out. Protect you and your family. Like I say, I used to get spam calls all the time. I don't get them no more. I do not have my phone ring with spam calls. Aura takes care of that. So anyways, let's get back over here, and I'm going to go ahead and start pulling this tank out while I'm waiting on the phone call. I've got to clean it. There's a battery in there, so we're going to do that. So let's get busy. All right, so my buddy called. He thinks that I can actually do this without having to go through a dealership, because let me tell you, the dealership wants $350 something for a fuel pump. That is unreal. That ain't even what they're wanting to cost for fuel. I meant for the labor. It needs to be serviced, so he gave me the information to get like a service kit for it, and the fuel pump. Well, I found the fuel pump online. I can get it for $159. That's a lot better than 300 and something. I've already pulled this out so I can actually access the filter. But while I'm doing this, I'm going to go ahead and pull this tank out so I can actually clean it, wash it out inside real good, let it dry, and then the filter pump is going to be here tomorrow. I overnighted it. Because this is a critical machine on the farm. This is what gets us around everywhere. This is how we run our farm. And I mean, we can do it without this machine, but it makes it much easier. And you can smell the gas doesn't smell like gas. All right. Come over here. You can see how dirty this thing is now. It's got tons of rust in it. So, and that's a lot of my fault as well. And that's going to be probably not monitoring the gas cans. Before we was using those red ones, and now that we got those white ones, I think we're good, other than I did put some diesel in it. So okay, need to find that. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and drain this out. Like I said, I don't know if I told you earlier, but I told Steph that I think the pump was already for sure going out because it's almost full, and we only put $10 in it yesterday. So I think the pump might have already been going out. I don't know who it was, but somebody sabotaged our side-by-side. I see at least 2 batteries in there right now. Yeah, we put maybe $10 in there yesterday, and that's 3 gallons. Well, that's a 5-gallon jug right there. So the pump was definitely, I mean, the gauge wasn't working for sure. There it is. There it is. Come on, baby. Get out of here from Daddy. Come on, come on, come on. I don't know if we're going to be able to get this dude out of here. Honestly, I do not know. Boy, howdy, that thing right there was a trick to get out. All right, we got to find an area over here to clean this dude out. I'm gonna go over here where we actually cleaned out the paint area. Let it cleaned out really good, see what all's inside of it. I'm just glad that I can actually do this without having to take it to the shop. There's no telling how much it would cost, but that's just not in the budget for this month, and we got to have transportation around the farm. So I actually drained almost all the gas back into our gas can jugs, which there was way more gas than we thought was in there because the tank showed empty, which is probably a pretty good sign that it was probably getting ready to go out, and it finally went out. We'll clean this up real good, clean it out inside, and then we will let it dry. Make sure it's clean, and we'll get the pump back in tomorrow. What happened?
You're gonna show that?
Yeah. I don't know who did it. We have a lot of kiddos running around here, but that ain't good. Somebody sabotaged our side-by-side. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and unhook this. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and get this unhooked. Man, I had a little issue the other day, and it looks like that weld's broke. All right, going back over here to this thing over here to see if we can get her hooked up. Trying to race with the dark. It's a race against time. We're trying to get this done and get this started. We got to go back here and get in. And I want to start tilling that ground up some. I don't have... Oh, I got the cutters. All right. Let's go right over here. So I'll come back and splice this. This one thing that I've really messed up. I didn't put no gates for us to enter equipment in. But once we come through here and redo this, I will put some gates. It's just a matter of time. You know, that's just on the to-do list. We're not in a beauty contest. This needed to be done a long time ago, but I'm going to try to get a lot, and that's going to get a lot of that brush gone too. It might take a little bit to rip through everything, but we'll eventually get there. It's going to take more than one day. I'm going to come down here and take these limbs and stuff and dump them down here. They're eating that bale of hay, ain't they? All right, guys, so obviously it's going to take a little bit longer than what I expected. Obviously this isn't the right kind of tool. This isn't to use this for, but we're just doing what we can to get by. I know there's going to be several comments that you need to use this, you need to use that, but eventually we will get there. I promise you. One of these days we will have all the tools that we need for the jobs that we're doing. But this is going to get us by. I'm going to come in, I'm going to cut this tree down, it's dead. And I want to smooth this out. And we probably may go ahead and sprinkle some seed in here to get some grass and stuff to grow. We're not going to see nothing right off, but eventually we will. I want to get all these roots and stuff cleaned out, as well as back there. There's a bunch back there, but we're going to go ahead and stop. I got to run up here. Me and Steph's going to feed the animals real quick, and then we're going to go eat our famous peppers that we cooked earlier. We cooked, and the kids have ate, and they're getting ready for bed. So we're going to lock this up, and we're going to run up there real quick. All right, guys, we've made it up here to the top. We've got to get these fellers fed. It's getting a little bit late, but we're going to get everyone fed, get them put to bed. Ain't that right, Jerry? Huh? Look at the peacock. Hey, here's the white peacock. She's hanging out up here. I think we can get some DP traps. I think they're, and put them out, because I was looking a while ago. This was open, which it don't make sense. And I'm kind of wondering, when this fence blew over, if it didn't get caught onto there, because it don't make sense why something would come out of there. So don't know why, but I think it got caught onto that, and that's what's causing the issues. So what do they do with my feeder? Can y'all back up and let me feed these guys? I guess if y'all good enough to fly, y'all good enough to get out now. Thank y'all. Thanks for the room. I'm hoping to get these guys in a new pen tomorrow. That's my goal. But if they're good enough to fly, they're good enough to come out. All right, watch out, buddy. Kayson's little net, he's always out here catching them. Hop off there. Come on, come on. I gotta shut this. All right. But I do know these guys do eat at night, because we feed them at night and they are out of food as well. I know y'all was roosting and I runt it for y'all. I'm just bringing feed in, guys. I'm the feed man. These guys here are getting ready to go on regular chicken feed. And I'm kind of glad about that, because this stuff is a lot more expensive than the regular chicken feed. All right, that's all y'all gonna get for tonight. Is her food bowl over there? Yeah. Yeah. All right, we're running over here. Come on, Carly girl, I got your food.
I told Addison, since usually they feed the dogs, I told her to move the food bowl over there so that she didn't have to walk so far. But she likes it by the water. She says the food needs to be by the water.
Carly's gonna make sure nobody gets her food. But anyways, guys, we got a few more things we got to do. The goats, but we're losing we're losing daylight. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. We want to thank each and every one of y'all for watching. You know, like I say, you just never know what we're going to do here on the farm. We got so many things to do in a short amount of time. You know, obviously, hopefully we get this side-by-side fixed. My buddy did call. We're going to end up ordering the stuff ourselves, and I'm going to replace it that way because I can't afford to take it down there and let them get a $400 or $500 bill. Not going to do it. So we're going to take care of it, and we'll see what happens. I'll give you an update later on. But we want to thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to go down, click on the link in the description box, and go get your 2 weeks free of Aura. Definitely go check it out. We've been with them 4 or 5 months. It protects me and my family. I encourage you to go get your family protected. If anything, give them a shot. Let me tell you, if you get tired of spam calls, robocalls, whatever you want to call them, that ends that. I do not get any more spam calls at all. And not only that, they save me from the data brokers. You don't want them guys to get your information and sell it. It's going to take years for you to recover from that, because once they get your information, it's hard to recover from that. But anyways, guys, thank y'all so much for watching. Hope y'all have a wonderful night. God bless.